In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add presentations to your webinar. Now, to get started, you first need to create your webinar. And once you've done that, you can go to the webinar room by clicking the Join Room button. And this will allow you to upload your presentation up front before your webinar has been started. To do so, you click on this plus button here, and this will open a new menu for you where you have some extra options. In this case, we're going to click on Manage Presentations. Once you do that, you will be forwarded to a screen where you can upload your presentations. Now, by default, we have added this PDF so that you can use this as a whiteboard. When you click on Browse Files, you can also upload your own presentation. So I have a presentation here that I want to show, and I'm going to add that to Webinarflow. And I'm going to click on Upload. Now, as you can see here at the right top, you can see uploading presentation, and it's uploading at 37%, 50%. So it takes a while for this presentation to get uploaded. And once it's being uploaded, it will also render your presentation. It will convert, it says converting file, to a presentation that you can use inside of Webinarflow. So now you can see it's processing your pages. So until this is finished, you cannot use your presentation. So make sure you do this up front. Now, once you've done so, you will notice that your presentation now will be added to your webinar room automatically. Now, to go through your slides here, you have the option to switch between slides, as you can see here. So this presentation has 5 slides. So when I click on slide 2, it will automatically jump to the second slide. You can also hit the left and right buttons here to go to the left and right slide. So when I click on the right slide, we'll go to the next slide, or you can jump back to slide 1 if you like to. Now, if you like to upload another presentation, or maybe you want to upload an image, that's also possible. You do exactly the same thing here. Click on the plus button and click on Manage Presentations. Let's say we also want to show an image during our webinar, which is not part of our presentation. So this is an image, it's called Webinarflow image, that I want to show during my webinar. So I'm going to add it here, and I'm going to click on Upload. And now this image will also be uploaded to Webinarflow. And once it's ready, it will be automatically be displayed. It's converting SVG images, and as you can see right now here, it's going to be displayed. So this is the image that I uploaded to my Webinarflow backend, to my webinar. Now, to switch between your presentations, you click on this plus button again, and you will now see that this webinar contains a default PDF. And when you click on that, it is our whiteboard that we can use as a whiteboard. And keep in mind that this whiteboard also has multiple slides, so you can write on multiple whiteboards at the same time. But if you like to switch between presentations, you can go back to your presentation by clicking Presentation, and then it will show your presentation. Let's say I want to go to my next slide, and here I'm talking about my Webinarflow image. I can click on this plus button again, and I can select the Webinarflow image. Now, when I select that, the image will be displayed to my people that are to my attendees that are attending my website. So with this plus button, you can change between your presentation. I can go back to the previous presentation. As you can see, it still stays on slide 2. And this way, you are able to switch between your presentation. You can also switch between external video, polls, etc. I'm going to show that in another video. But let's say we go back to slide 1, and we don't like to show our presentation. We want to get a blank screen. We can also disable that here by minimizing the presentation. So when we click on minimize here, it minimizes the presentation in here. Keep in mind that the visitors will always see your presentation. So it's also for your view in here. When you want to add your camera and microphone again, as explained in the previous videos, you can select them here by clicking Join Audio and Share Webcam. So when you click on Share Webcam, you can decide which webcam you want to use again. So let's say we want to use the cam link again, start sharing, and now your camera will be added here to your presentation as well. And your visitors will see your camera and your presentation all at the same time. And this is how you add presentations to your webinar software.